Hey, what up, shots? This video is the first one for Mr. Mafan, the show. Well, this is Mr. Mafan. Let's cut to the chase. Today, I want to talk to you about the 3 ways to avoid jail in China. The most common ways to get in trouble. Then that's where I come in. Alright, let's get down to business. Number 1. Here in China, you do not fight. Yes, you heard me right. You do not fight with Chinese people. You want to fuck up another foreigner, that's a total different story. But to Chinese people, don't. Let me tell you why. It's not that you cannot. You might be an MMA fighter, whatever. But here, you're nobody. See, the law protects them, all of them, but you. Let's start with many times when you want to fight, it's not that you're gonna find Jet Li or Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee or whoever. It's not that type of fight. Actually, what you find is lots of Chinese people kicking your ass. Yes, they fight in crowds. Just like that. Unless you are one of the expendables, then you can do it alone against 10 or 20 or whatever. But if not, then don't. Second of all, like I was saying, you will never ever win a lawsuit. Instead, you're gonna end up repairing damages to him, to his possession, like the medical bill, if you fuck him up, right? If it happens that you fuck him up. You might be fined as well, and then you could end up in jail. If you're lucky enough, it's gonna be just that short-term jail time. You do your time, you go home, deported. But if not, and if he doesn't forgive you legally, and you will be in jail for a long time. I do not know criminal code or the penal code here. I'm just talking out of experience to get that clear before all these lawyers out there start to hate the video and say that it's not true and all that. I want to be clear on that. Number 2, do not use any type of drugs. Of course, the legal ones, right? You want to get fucked up? You fucking get alcohol. Any, whatever. You drink until you drop off. It's okay. That is no problem. Everybody drinks here in the day, on the streets. That is not a problem. That is fine. But the law against all these type of drugs, dealing, consumption, all that is very, very serious. So you make sure you're not related to that. Otherwise, again, same thing. It could be easy, could be a fine, some short-term jail time. You can go home, deported, or you could end up in jail for a long time. And trust me, you're not tough enough to bear a Chinese jail. Not that I've been there, of course, but I don't want to find out. I've just heard stories. I'm talking out of 10 years experience here, so you take it or leave it. Up to you guys. Finally, the 3rd one, avoid all these type of shady business. You see, sometimes you see this type of job offers on the net, recently on WeChat, right? Any kind of group or that kind of stuff. Well, it happens that sometimes they give you the job. They offer you 30,000, 40,000. Man, that's really good money to live in China. Also, they make you general manager, you see, like a good position, your fucking office, you know, stuff like that. You get there, and since your position is of power, right, you can sign up contracts, you can do negotiations and all that. Well, this is not going to happen the first month or the second month, but again, you keep your eye open, otherwise you'll regret it later, trust me. And what happens is that when everything goes south, those guys will wash up their hands. Why? Because you were the manager. Your signature is all over the place, right? So, guess who is going to jail? Just keep your eye open. Do not trust them. I'm not saying everybody, of course, before everybody goes up like, you hater, you like, no. No, I don't mean that. But you gotta be careful. We're talking about your fucking life here. Your ass on the line in jail. That's all for me now. I'll see you soon, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment here. The box is coming below. Tell me, have you heard stories about that? Foreigners getting into trouble with Chinese people? Am I right? I might be wrong. Anyways, this is just my little piece of advice for you that are in China or are planning to come to China. Just be careful with that. Of course, there are lots of other ways to get in jail, right? But unless you're a murderer, a rapist, an arsonist, or any kind of those motherfuckers, then you'll be fine. Just avoid these three things that are common here and are very easy to get into, you know? Enjoy your time. This is a great country. It has a lot of problems, of course, but let's face it, you wouldn't be here if your country was so great, right? Anyway, and remember, don't forget.
Mada, inochi ga aru mono, sore wa motte kaeru ga ii!